Right now at 6 o'clock, a fight over flags might be brewing in Enfield. We'll tell you about the town's new policy, what it means for many people, and why some are quite upset by it.
And catching cancer-causing radioactive gas in its tracks. What you can do to protect your family from radon.
A crash killed 2 people in Hartford. We'll tell you where police said this happened and what they think might have been a factor leading up to it.
All local, all morning. This is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
First at 6, it's another cold start to the day, but some good news. It is going to be warming up later today, so we've got that. Good morning, good Monday morning. Thanks for being with us, America Areas.
And I'm Tim Lammers. Yes, good morning to you. Hey, the state severe weather protocol does run through noon today. Remember, you can dial 211 before then if you're looking for some shelter or for somebody you know for a few hours. But again, we're finally going to start hitting this upward swing. That being said, Matt Scott, I don't think I was outside during the coldest parts of this cold snap last weekend. So this morning was, I think, the coldest morning I've seen. It was about 10 degrees.
You did what you were going to say.
My car said 12.
You did what you said on Friday. If the weekend was here, you're getting under the covers, you're not moving, and that's it.
Pretty much.
The cold's still waiting for you, Tim. Good morning to you. Yeah, we do have improvement in the temperatures. It's slow, but it is definitely there. That said, we are still shivering to start the week, and we do have a moderate growth. By the end of the week, temperatures will be mild, but in the meantime, it's a sloppy week overall with some snow, a little mix, a little rain, everything but the kitchen sink in the forecast over the next couple of days. That said, combination of the satellite and radar is quiet. Got a breeze out of the north and west right now. Not a lot to show you for now, but off to the west, we'll see our first disturbance coming in. Right now, we'll focus on the cold. Right now, down to 8 in Willimantic, 9 in Putnam, 11 in Meriden, 12 in Hartford. Factor in the winds, and we're at a minus reading in Meriden. Not great across the board, but not a lot of wind to speak of. 12 now, one of those days where we triple the temperature. 36 and some sun and clouds later on. Nothing in terms of precip for today. Can't say that tomorrow. Can't say that for a few days down the line. We'll talk about that all coming up in a few minutes. 6:02 for the first time this morning, this Monday, this work week.
Hey, good morning, Matt.
Well, fine. Steal my thunder, why don't you? Good morning, Rachel.
I took the words right out of your mouth.
Did.
All right, good morning. 6:02 right now. And across the board, in terms of your commute, looks pretty good. 91, 95, and 84 this morning. There were limited areas of road work this morning, too, so not too concerned with any significant slowdowns because of that wrapping up. Over on 95, just out by Long Wharf, both directions looking pretty good with light volume. We'll take a live look outside over the Bulkley Bridge, where both volumes heading into the Hartford Tunnel this morning looks pretty good. So our drive times, we've written out to the Hartford Tunnel. 84 eastbound is about 5 minutes through West Hartford, and Glastonbury to the Founders Bridge on Route 2 West. Tim and Erica, ours is a 7-minute drive. Back to you.
Well, outrage is being turned into action as some people in Enfield said they're set to rally against a new policy that no longer allows pride flags to be displayed on town property.
Yeah, that policy only allows certain flags to be displayed. Fox 61's Angelo Bavaro is joining us now live at Town Hall, the site of the rally. He has a lot more information. Angelo, good morning.
Erica, Tim, good morning. And part of the reason why this new policy is drawing so much controversy in the LGBTQ plus community is that it replaces an earlier policy from 2022 that did allow those pride flags to be displayed or flown here at Town Hall during Pride Month in June. Now, this new policy was passed just 2 weeks ago by the newly elected Republican majority on the town council here in Enfield. It prohibits any flag besides the American flag, the state flag, the MIA POW flag, or the flags of military branches from being displayed or flown on town property. Now, the reasoning for that policy, as laid out by the resolution, the town council, quote, wishes to speak only for itself, not for any other person or organization. Neighbors opposed to this new policy did speak up at that meeting where it was passed.
By this resolution, I wonder if you're overtly and personally giving a rejection to the voice of our town's historic but underrepresented minorities.
The flag policy is a direct statement about our town's beliefs. Maybe not by what is written in the policy, but what you're looking to repeal.
And that rally tonight against this new policy, that is set for 5 p.m. here at Town Hall. There's also a regular meeting of the town council scheduled as well, and that will take place tonight. We are live in Enfield. I'm Angelo Bavaro, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
All right, Angelo, thanks so much.
Thank you.
6:05 now, and today marks the 7th day of the Michelle Troconis trial in Stamford. On Friday, the judge in the case dismissed an alternate juror who made a comment about the case, comparing it to the movie Gone Girl. Its comparison brought up by Fotis Dulos' attorney in 2019, 1 month after Dulos' estranged wife Jennifer went missing. The court is expected to release a manuscript of the judge's conversation with that juror today. Now, as for the trial, jurors heard testimony from Lieutenant Colonel Mark Davidson with the Connecticut State Police on Friday. He said he studied and analyzed dozens of blood-like stains found at Jennifer's New Canaan home and in her SUV. So the trial is set to resume at 10 o'clock this morning. You can get the latest on Fox 61 Plus on your phone, your computer, or connected TV.
2 people died after a car crashed into an electrical box in Hartford. Police said it happened last night on Park Street, right near Key Foods supermarket. You can see the car upside down there. Police are still trying to figure out why the crash happened, but they did say they know at this point speed was a factor. Police said a man and a woman died in the crash. Wolcott police said 1 person died after a car crashed into a pole Sunday morning. They said 3 people were in that car when it crashed just before 2:30 a.m. on Wolcott Road. Police said they don't know who was driving, but 2 of the 3 had to be hospitalized and 1 of them died there. Police haven't said who the victims are or why the crash happened.
For the second time in a week, police are investigating a road rage incident on I-691. Police say this started Saturday afternoon on the westbound side of the highway in Cheshire, and then it continued to I-84 in Waterbury. When officers arrived, a female driver told them that a male driver waved a gun at her in a road rage incident. He's been identified as 24-year-old Luis Torres Diaz. He's facing several charges, including threatening and reckless endangerment. Well, today is the start of Radon Awareness Week all across the country, and so here at home, some town leaders are trying to educate people on why the element is so serious.
Yeah, New Haven Mayor Justin Elicker is going to hold a meeting today to announce how the city plans to help people test their homes for radon. Fox 61's Brooke Griffin joins us now with more on that. Brooke, I think the first thing people need to know, how common is it for a home to have radon?
Yeah, it's actually incredibly common. Leaders tell us 1 out of every 15 American homes have high radon levels, and that's just on the average. In some states, it's actually higher than that. So it's important to test your home yearly, because otherwise you may not know that you're getting sick until it's too late. Radon is a cancer-causing radioactive gas that you can't see or smell. It's naturally released from some rocks, soil, and water, and can potentially come into your home through small holes or cracks. Experts say if you breathe the carbon long enough, it can cause lung cancer. They tell us radon is the #1 cause of lung cancer in non-smokers and is responsible for 21,000 lung cancer deaths every year. Today through Friday, all New Haven libraries will have the radon test kits available. Leaders will also be sharing information on the federal Healthy Homes program, which provides up to $10,000 per unit for qualifying residents who need extra testing and mitigation of radon and other home hazards. One woman tells us she is recovering from lung cancer caused by radon and has now made it her mission to raise awareness of the deadly gas.
I had a 50-50 chance of living a year. You know, that kind of wakes you up and you tell yourself, what can I do to help other people? Because it's not an easy thing, but yet you want to save lives.
And the kits are less than $20 to go ahead and purchase on your own. But again, this week you can pick one up for free in the New Haven libraries. For more information on where to get those test kits, you can go to fox61.com. Back to you.
All right, Brooke, thanks so much.